Hello my friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I have a super fun little craft for you today. I have been wanting to try this, and I recently saw Carla Frizzell's video where she did this, and I thought I have to do this because I want to use up some of my fabric scraps, and you can do it with paper or fabric scraps. I'm doing it with fabric scraps today. So how I started, in case you didn't see Carla's video, was I'm using carpet tape, and I got it on Temu. I don't think I ever showed it to you in any of my hauls. So what I did was order this carpet tape here. And this one was only, well, it was under $2, like $1.50, $1.84, I don't remember, but under $2. And I got it, and I looked at it, and I said, this can't be it. This can't be what I need. This doesn't look like anything. This doesn't look like what I need. So I ordered another one because, and this was more expensive because what I did was look at it, I pulled a piece off, and I'm like, here's exactly what I did with this one. And I thought it was the wrong, I thought I ordered the wrong thing, or the wrong, maybe it was just a cheap version. But I got another one, and it cost me more, like $4 or over $4. I thought I need the good stuff, you know. So, but it was still cheaper than Amazon. So I ordered it from Temu, and I thought I got it, and I did the same thing. I looked at it just like this. I'm like, this is just what exactly like the other one, it seemed. So I'm like, oh, what in the world? I'm just getting the wrong thing. So I looked back at Carla's, which I should have done after the first roll. But I looked back at Carla's video, and sure enough, it was carpet tape. It wasn't any other kind. I thought, is it drywall tape? Is it some other kind of tape? What am I doing? Ordering the wrong type of tape? No, it is carpet tape. That is what you want. And it can be the cheap version. It doesn't have to be that more expensive one. So, and you can get it from Temu if you want. I'll put a coupon code below if you've never ordered from them before. But here's what I've done so far. So this is really sticky. You open it up. Now what Carla did was cut off a piece and just have one piece here. But I haven't cut it off yet. I have it still connected, so I don't know. I'm going to keep going until I feel like I want to stop and cut it off. But I got the little piece of fabric there, fabric scrap. But yeah, so it's really sticky. You pull a piece out. I had to cut off the end to get started because I messed it up looking at it, like trying to figure out what in the world I ordered. So I cut a piece off and got a fresh start here and just started cutting and putting the fabric down, and it just holds it. It's so sticky. And I'm going to show you real quick the end result here. When you go to use it, see, it's double-sided carpet tape. So like you put it on carpet, right, it sticks on the carpet, underneath of the carpet, and then the other side sticks on the ground to hold your carpet down. Well, this side has my fabric on it, and then when you go to use it, you peel off the other side, and there you have a nice sturdy piece of fabric washi. Well, I don't know if I can get it right now. I have a band-aid on my thumb too, so that's not helping me any, but that is what you do. You peel off the paper, and you have the other sticky side. I don't want to mess up my, here we go. I think I can get it on this side. Yeah, here's the sticky. See, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of shiny, and you can tell it's on there. Let me hold it up a little bit. Let that, see my finger sticking to it? That's very sticky. So now I can stick it to whatever, a page, whatever I want to stick it to. So it's ready to go. Carla used hers for a spine, or part of a spine or something like that on one of her journals. So there's lots of uses for this. Anything you would use, like a little, maybe a collage or a snippet strip, anything like that. So we're going to continue, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing. This, I think, would be a great mobile craft. So this is my, for this week, I'm calling this my hashtag, use it or lose it, using my fabric scraps, or mobile crafting / TV crafting type of video, because all you need is a roll, this, your scraps, whatever they are, paper or fabric, whatever you want to stick on here. And I'm using pinking shears because I like the pinked edge, but you can use just your straight scissors too. You don't have to have a pinked edge. I just want to try I wanted to try that, so that's what I'm doing. So this is all of my fabric scraps right here, really. So here's a piece I haven't used yet. I'm trying to alternate and pull pieces out of there and use them right now. So I'll just show you how I'm doing it. So I'm going to use this bigger piece here, cut it to fit. I'm trying to cut it to fit, and you really don't have to see how it's brown. The actual sticky part here is kind of like clear by the time you take it off the paper, and the paper is the brown part. So you don't have to worry about that showing when you use it. Like, you're not trying to cover up the brown or anything. You're just basically just sticking your fabric down. So let me measure here. You can always cut it off too if it's too wide, but I'm going to go ahead and see if I can cut it here. So oops, it's very sticky. Like I said, that's why I have this down, so it doesn't stick to my table, because I already kind of peeled up a piece of paper here by letting it stick to my table a little bit. So like this, even the side of it is really sticky. Like, I had laid this down on its side, and it pulled up a piece of paper from my table. This is a covering from Dollar Tree. So, all right, let's see how we do here. So you don't need any glue or anything. You just stick it right down, and it is stuck. When you put it down, it is stuck. There we go. Let's see, did I cut that too short? I should have put a more colorful piece there, but it'll be all right. So there we go. Really sticky, like I said, and it's just stuck just like that. You can rub it a little bit, but it's stuck. So let's keep going here. So I got that. Oh, I had some other little scraps here I was using. Where are they? Did I put them back in here? Oh, these are them right here that I was working with. I already cut some pieces off of these, and so I want to continue using those alternately through the little pattern I'm making here. I'm not making a pattern though. It's just random, really. Oh, here's a nice piece here that I haven't used yet. Let's see if we can use this. This way it's going to be too narrow, so I'm going to need to use it this way. So let me cut an even piece here. See how this is all jagged? I'm going to cut just a straight line here. So isn't this easy? And such good results, I think, for just a little time. And you can probably, once you get going, you can probably do this pretty quickly and use up a lot of fabric, a lot of your smaller fabric scraps, or even cut up your bigger ones. Okay, there's another one down. And let me see, can I pull it back up after I put it down? Let's see how that might work, if it would work. No, it would. Well, yeah, you can. Okay, I can pull it back up a little bit. Let's see if it's still sticky now. It is still sticky. See, I kind of put it a little crooked there, so I wanted to do it over. I hadn't tried that before, so that was the first time I tried pulling a piece up. I need to get it a little closer here. Okay. And gosh, I'm really messing up this one. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit so I can see better. Okay, there we go. Now I can see better. Just trying to keep it straight for the camera and everything, but I can't see that side very well. Okay, there we go. And the top, like I said, it won't show. If it's sticking over, you can worry about it or not worry about it. Like, if it's sticking over a little bit, I've kind of been doing this, just cutting it off with my pinking shears. Have that little pinked edge. And see, I got a piece stuck, trying to stick on there. Okay, and I think it looks really pretty. You can do little bits. You can do, just squares and rectangles, or just squares, just rectangles. You can just do whatever you think will stick on here. Okay, let's use a colored piece here. I've been trying to use up some of this. So, about right here. I try to cut it bigger than I need it, and then I can cut it off. I probably should just cut it all off at one time instead of turning it over every time, like I've been doing. I just want to see, I'm kind of anxious to see how it looks, as I go. So I've just been turning it over as I go if it's too sticking out over the edges and cutting it off. But I'll try not to do that right now so we can get something done here. I think it's time to use this. So I use smaller pieces here. Let me move it down here and here on this one. So let's use a bigger piece. now. And by bigger, I mean, let's see, that's a little short maybe? A little short, so let's do this way. So that means I'll need to cut it off a little bit. So what I should do to make this a little easier, not so difficult on myself, is just, in trying to cut it beforehand, is just put this down, and then I'll, like I said, cut it all off at one time when I'm done. I'll turn it over when I'm done and cut it off. So I'm going to keep this going for the time that we have here. So this is going to become a little craft with me, and my my arm for my camera is getting in my way here, so I need to turn it a little. There's a piece of paper on there, a piece of thread. Okay, some more fabric. Let's pull some pieces out. This is a nice colorful piece. It doesn't have to be colorful though. I just want to use up as many pieces as I can. Here's something here. Have I used any of this yet? Oh, I have not. Let's use a piece of this. Okay, I think I'm going to just go ahead and, it's not pinked on all sides, but it's already pinked on this and this, so I'm just going to leave it and put it down. We're going to figure out the easiest way to do this. So leave it, put it down, and now I do need to cut that off so I can use more of it. So at this point I'm going to go ahead and cut the other one off too, and especially since it's right next to it, while trying not to grab all of my other pieces here with the sticky, yeah, okay. See, I'm learning this too, how to do it, figuring it out along with you, even though I practiced a little bit before the video. Still learning the ins and outs. There we go. Okay. Good idea to get all your bits off your table so that you're not picking them up with your gluey part here that you want to keep clean. See, look, I got all kind of threads here. I need to pull off now. Yes. Now we know. And now you know, and now I know. Okay. I think it's fine. Okay, let's see. There we go. So since I turned on the video, I've just been doing rectangles and squares, but I do like this little pieces part too. So maybe we'll do some little pieces here. Like here's a little piece I need to use up. Let's put that down, like right here. Okay, and then I need to fill in this space here, and this looks like it might fill in maybe, I don't know, let's see. Oh, I think it will. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so yeah, you can use up all kind of little bits. Here's another little piece from that same fabric there, but I'm going to put it down here so it's not right next to the other piece just like it, but so I can go ahead and use it up. Okay, and then I don't want to use that again. I just used that. I don't want to use it again right now. I'll wait on that. We need some color here, so let's use a piece of this. So about right there. Yeah, I do need to do a little measuring though to get it kind of the way I'm picturing it. I'm going to do a little pinked edge here and a little pinked edge here, all the way around, I think. Okay, and then I'm going to pick up those little bits because I don't want them to end up, if I have to turn this over, I don't want them to end up back on here. So let's see, that's a little bit too long. Was it this way that we need to put it? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. I've got a thread there. Okay, so we're doing little bits now for a little while. So you can go back and forth because you're not going to use this whole thing at one time, right? So this is a little bit here. Let's just, I'm going to cut it even and then save it for later when I need it. Let's see, so I need a piece here. Let's cut a piece of this. I used one piece of this down here, so let's cut a piece about like this. I will, let me pink it over my trash can so I can go right down there. I don't have to worry about picking it up. Here's a piece I need to throw out. Okay, so we'll put this here and we'll cut this off later. Next time I turn it over. I need a little square right there. I don't have any little squares, so we need to cut a little square. There's a little, this fabric goes from big, it's a strip that goes from big to small. So I'm going to cut a little piece off right there, right here, and put that right there. And then if that needs to be cut off when I turn it over, I'll do it then. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of this piece. Put that right there. Okay. Oh, here's another little strip. Let's see if will this fit? It's a little short. No, okay. I'll save it for when I need a little strip like that. Oops. It's trying to stick on there. Okay, so I'm not using that right now. I just used this one. Let's see. I used this one way down here, so I can use this one again. Except I don't want to put two light ones next to each other. I'd rather have some color. So let's see what else I have in here. I have some gingham. Let's put another piece of gingham. I used gingham way down there, so I haven't used gingham in a little bit. And we'll see what other colors I have in here. So let me know if you have any questions or any suggestions. Maybe you have done this and you are seeing something that I could be doing. I don't know if there's any wrong way to do it, but maybe a tip that could be for me and whoever's watching. Okay, I need to go ahead and cut this off. So I'm going to cut it right from this side. Just go ahead and cut that off. I'll get those other ones later. Just trying to save a little time. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to pull it out a little bit. We got a little bit more time. And then we'll see how much we'll cut it off when we're done at the end of the video and see how much I got done. Because I did a little bit like that before the video. So let's see what else. Hope this is not too shiny for you. Let me move this over so you don't have too much glare there in the camera. Okay, let me see what other colors I have a piece of this I haven't used yet. Cool. Okay, I'm going to put a piece of this right here. See, I'm kind of learning as I'm going too. Instead of cutting it, I have this long piece that I can go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and cut it from this side. And then all the pieces I've used, I'm putting here so I can alternate them at some point. Okay, so this one was too light. Now we have two colorful pieces. I'm going to go ahead and put this down now. So I'm going to just even that up. See if it's long enough or wide, you know, this way, the right size. It pretty much is. So I'm going to put it down here. I got a little wrinkle there, so I didn't put it down flat. And we already learned that we could pull it up a little bit and put it back down, so let's try to do that. See how sticky it is? It's very sticky. And good idea to put it down flat the first time, so you don't have to pull it up. Okay. There we go. Okay. So funny, right? Okay, so we've got these. Let's see if there's any other colors. I know I have more in here. Let's see. This one I haven't used in a while. I used this one at the beginning. Another colorful one. And so let's do the same thing. Put it down flat. And I'm not really overlapping these or anything this way. I like next to each other. I'm just putting them right next to each other. And trying to get them nice. There's a little kind of wrinkle there. I just flattened it out just by doing that. So let's cut this one off. See, I think I need to cut this way with these pinking shears. Maybe because I'm right-handed, I don't know, but yeah. There we go. Okay. So I use this one now. This I have a really long piece. So I'm putting all the pieces here so we can use them again, but not right away. And I used gingham, which I have a lot of gingham in here, but I'll put a piece of that out here so I remember I used some of that. Let's see, here's another color of fabric that I haven't used on here yet. So let's put a piece of that. I'm not going to cut the pinked edge. I'm just going to put this down and get it lined up there. Okay. This is very fall looking. I don't know what I used this in, but this is a scrap. Okay, so I use this, I use this. You're seeing all the pieces I've used. Here's my scrap box. Let's see what else we have in here that's different. This, oh, here's something. This. There's a lot of little pieces in here, and I don't really want to use these little plain pieces. There's a lot of little tiny pieces if I need a strip. And like, another plain piece. Here's a piece of, I'm not going to use this right now, but this is a piece of tatting, like a scrap piece. Have I used this? I don't think I have. Okay, here's a one. Well, here's another one. This too, right here is another very colorful piece. So we've got two colorful pieces there. I don't really have any light pieces out here except for this one. Maybe we'll put this one next real quick. Let me cut an even part here. Let's see. Like this, and maybe like this, because it gets narrower. This is the one that gets narrower as it goes along here, so I think this will probably work though. Let's see. That's pretty good. I was really surprised at how well this worked and how easy it was, because if I would have known, I would have done it much sooner. But it did look easy when Carla did it, and I thought, I would really like to try that. And so, it is easy. If you have any doubt, give it a try. Get the cheaper, carpet tape, and make yourself some of this if you would like. I'm going for this red here. I don't know why every time I do that, I do it this way for some reason, and I have to cut it at the bottom. All right. Yeah, I really like this gingham too. It has a nice touch every so often. Can I cut it this way? I'm going to try it. Oh, I can. Okay. It just felt weird. The last time I tried, I was like, no, I got to go that way. Okay. All right, we use the gingham again, and I don't want to do a pattern like the same, red, the green, the white, the light, the orange, the fall, the flower, the gingham. I don't want to do that every time. I want it to be random. So let's see, I used everything I have out here except for this one. So let's cut an even little end here. Do a little piece here. Whoops. A piece here, right next to this one. And this is fabric. This is torn off a piece of fabric. So looks like a ribbon, but it's not. It's a piece of fabric. But you could use, of course, you could use ribbon on here. Scrap ribbon or something. Okay, so that we used. Here's another piece I've just pulled out. Let's put that down. This one looks like postage stamps. So yeah, I have these whole 2 rows now, so I could technically probably use up all of my fabric scraps doing this. And who knows, I just might. Okay, I've got those 2 little pieces if I need them. And we did them, let's see, where do we do little pieces we haven't done for a while. But I don't really have that many little pieces, so I kind of would like to use this right here, just to go ahead and use it up, because it's the perfect little strip, I think, that'll fit there. Okay, let's see what else we have in here. I got more of this, which I already have a piece of this out, so I'm going to put that over there. Just muslin. Let me see. Oh, here's a piece of Let's see, there's a lot of gingham in here, as you could see, but here's a little strip of something. Let's see if I can use this up. I mean, do you believe that little scrap? I don't. I really need to use that up, don't I? Perfect little spot to put it right here. Okay, I'm going to cut off the top. That is a piece of fabric also. That's not ribbon. Okay, so what else? What else? Let's see. Let's put it over here. Let's pull out these plain pieces because I'm not using those and I can't see what I got here. So many plain. You could put rickrack on there. Here's some white rickrack. That would be cute. I'm going to put a little piece of that right here. That would be cute. Scrap rickrack. Yeah, that's cute. Let me cut it. Let me cut it. That's cute. I like that. Something different on that one. So we can use that again, even though it's white. I want to see how it did. Let's see. Where's my other scissors? Let me grab these over here. Sorry, reaching across there. But there's a little tip I need to get here. I want to cut that off. There we go. Okay, I think we're good there. Oh, I need to pull some more out. We're almost ready to stop, but let's see if we can get a couple more pieces out of my bin here. Have I used this one? Oh, I don't think I have. Another piece I haven't used yet. Another piece that starts out like this, wide, and goes to narrow. But we'll put a nice wide piece right here. Use a little chunk of this up. Let's see, I've got some strings here. I would like to, that's kind of like why I like to cut it with my pinking shears to get all the little frays off. Let me cut a piece that might be too big, and I'll fix it later. And this will be the last piece that we put on here. And then we're going to cut it off and see what we did. But I really would like to, I mean, this would be great to take on vacation. Just throw all my scraps there in a bag, my roll of tape, my scissors, and off I go with something that could keep me busy for any downtime for a while and really work through a lot of scraps. Okay, so there's that. So I need to cut that off just a little bit here. Let me, you know what? Let me go ahead and cut this here. Like I said, we're going to stop here. So I'm going to cut this right here. If you've ever cut duct tape, it's kind of like cutting duct tape. It feels the same kind of, you know, duct tape is so sticky too. Okay, so there's our strip. And I'm going to roll this up over there. And I'm going to turn this over and see what I need to cut off real quick. So where's my pinking shears? See, here's a piece here. It doesn't have to be any kind of perfect. Okay, so that looks good. If it's like that, I'm going to leave. I'm not going to try to cut that off anymore. I think that's fine. And then the other side, let's see. Yeah, you turn it this way so I can get on the right side here. So here's a piece here that needs to be the last piece we put on right there. And let's see if there's any others on this side. Maybe this a little bit. Okay, this one a little bit. And this one. This is one that we said we'd come back and get. And I think that is it. Let me look at the other side again. Okay, yep, everything's pretty much, so we made quite a bit here. And let's see how long this is. One, just for the heck of it, 1, 2, 3 feet plus about 2 inches, 3 feet and 2 inches. Here's the part I did pretty much right here before the video. A little piece of thread there. And then, so I will have this in my stash, and there's a thread, and be ready to go whenever I need a little piece to decorate something. But isn't that nice? And you can, of course, coordinate it. And we might try this with some paper sometime too, some paper scraps. I think that would be fun. But you could coordinate it and have it all, you know, certain colors or whatever. But I kind of really like the random colors. So, the random fabric. There we go. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like my strip there. My fabric washi, as they say. And I will see you in my next video. Stay tuned. And I'll see you then. Have a great day.